Je veux demeurer près de toi, être purifié dans ta présence. Je veux me prosterner à tes pieds, entendre ta voix et marcher avec toi.
Hello and welcome back to this new episode of One Story, One Word. Today we are going to read John 8 from verse 1 to verse 11. Jesus went unto the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people came unto him, and he sat down and taught them. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery, and when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery and in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground, and as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. And again he stooped it down and wrote on the ground. And they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Jesus had lifted up himself, and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Had no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. So I know that this passage is very popular among Christians, but I still wanted to share it today with you, and maybe it's going to be a good reminder for you. Here we can see that the Pharisees and the scribes brought the woman because she was taken in adultery, and but according to the law of Moses, she was supposed to be stoned. But if it was just for Jesus, adultery is starting in your thought. But if we stay in the law of Moses and in the context of this passage, she was supposed to be stoned because she was in adultery. But the fact is that if they caught her in the very act, as they said, she was with a man. And we can actually see that they let that man go and they chose to condemn the woman. And those Pharisees and scribes were clearly misogynist, because you cannot commit adultery alone. We can also see in this passage that Jesus did not choose to answer quickly. He took his time, and when his answer was ready, he answered them, if none of you has committed a sin, you can definitely stone her. And they left one by one, starting from the eldest to the last. And we can also copy that behavior from Jesus, not being eager to answer to people that we can clearly see that they are trying to tempt us. Also, after all of them completely left the chat, we can see that Jesus stayed with that woman. He asked her, Where are your accusers? And he told her, I do not condemn you. Go and sin no more. When we say go and sin no more, it means that I know that you have sinned, but do not do it again. So he acknowledged that, yes, you have sinned, don't do it again, because I believe that you can change. And we should have that heart of Jesus, choosing to believe that people can change. And I will say it again, choosing to believe that people can change. Because believing that people cannot change is like throwing stones at them, because it's like a condemnation. We must always try to see things like Jesus. Always believe that people can change. Always look at people and tell them, go and sin no more. Because that's how Jesus thinks. I know that, yes, some people have done really bad things. Maybe sometimes to themselves, sometimes to other people, and even sometimes to ourselves, to our own person. And it can be difficult to believe that they can change, or because they have hurt us, we refuse to believe that they are actually able to change. We choose to harden our heart. Yes, I will say harden our heart. We choose to harden our heart because we don't believe that, we don't want that people to change. We just want to condemn her or him. I just wanted to encourage us today to look at people and tell them, go and sin no more. Depending on the case, obviously. So I hope that this passage, this exhortation was insightful, and let's see each other in another episode. Be blessed.